And somehow we started talking about, this information. And I said, well, sin is the force that keeps you. And he looked at me with these black eyes and he goes, the sin, that's the spices. I was like, wow, that's crazy. There's a band called the Spice Girls. I don't know if you know that in Ezekiel, it says, by thy merchandise thou hast attained riches. The word merchandise is spice trading. Spice trading. There's a band called the Spice Girls. Go watch the video called The Two Become One. They go, the two become one. Like a scorpion stinger when they do it. They go, the two become one. Yeah, go watch the video. It's insane. Okay, now, I want to give you guys a relationship. I want you to understand the relationship that we have to the pit and to heaven. So I'm going to show you a picture. I want you to understand. I've shown you the scriptures. I'm against you women who want the souls of men to make your pillows fly. The word pillow means to plump, fill up the hollows. There is a worm. I showed you Joel 2:25. I will restore to you the years the cankerworm is eaten, the locust and the palmer worm. Okay, these worms have a Bluetooth line that go to their owners. Okay, we also have a line that goes to heaven, to a star. Let me give you a relational video. Watch this. We're going to watch this video on, and the Lord led me to this many years ago to help me understand. He told me to look up a hornet's birthing video. I was like, that's so weird. Look up hornet's birthing. Watch. There will be gnashing and scraping of teeth and grinding of teeth. What is it? Gnashing. There will be crying and gnashing of teeth. I'm sorry. For those that get cast into the pit. I want you to watch this relational. So there's these grubs down in the nest for a hornet, right? Well, above ground, there's all these hornets going around killing bugs. Okay, well, guess what? They can't eat them. They kill them, and then they chew them up, and they go and they give them down to the grubs. So they go feed the grubs underground. But then the grubs produce this amino acid like a liquid, and then the adults eat that. That the adults can't kill a bug above ground and chew it up and swallow it. They have to go feed the nest, and then the nest produces this Vespa amino acid, and then the adults go down there and they're fed. It's like it keeps everybody moving like as an engine. It's fascinating. Imagine us being hunted. There's these women that have these tattoos on the back of their hands, and they put them over their face, and it's a tattoo of death. And they literally just put it over their face. I see these girls put them on their boyfriends' faces because they're hunting them. The sins that they're committing, that energy is going to the pit. It's insane. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Here, the giant hornet queen has taken her throne. The entrance to her hive is unassuming, but beneath the leaf litter, she's spawning an alien-like empire. A single queen can lay up to 2,000 eggs in a season.
I'm going to pause it for just one. Now, just stop and think about this. Ezekiel, I'm against you women who want the souls of men to make your pillows fly. You're looking at an example of this, a perfect example. That's why the Lord led me here. To make your pillows fly. Because every child that's born, unless it's just a pure serpent race, has its own worm attached to it. The good news is, like I said, in the way I understand it about children, the age of reason, you're not responsible until you've reached the age of reason. So here the pillows are. Here is the filling. Look at this. Look at the filling up of the hollows. Look how they just are getting bigger and fatter. To plump. It literally says in the Bible to plump and to fill up the hollows. Okay, now I'll just let it play, and I'll try not to comment. I'm just
The entrance to her hive is unassuming, but beneath the leaf litter, she's spawning an alien-like empire. A single queen can lay up to 2,000 eggs in a season. And this hive is already thriving. Her firstborn are the workers. They've taken over the duties of feeding so that their queen can concentrate on laying more eggs. Her second batch of eggs are a week old and have developed into ravenous grubs. The grubs may look helpless, but there's a twist. The adults have tiny waists, making it impossible to digest solid food, so they feed their chewed-up prey to the grubs. Like an external stomach, the grubs digest the protein and generate a tiny droplet of fluid. It's Vespa amino acid mixture, an energy-rich cocktail, which is the main source of nutrition for the adults. Without this contact, the workers would die. The grubs use this food exchange to control the adults' behavior and manage the entire social colony. Their tiny, scraping mandibles will one day behead their enemies. But for now, they're a relentless call to action. This grub needs food. They are the engine that runs the hive and fuels the insatiable need for protein. The eldest grubs are preparing for their final metamorphosis. They produce a fine silk thread from a salivary gland, no larger than a pinprick. Their mouth parts weave the sticky thread into a silken cap, encasing them into a protective cocoon. The silk will dry and harden, sealing the grubs in place. This will be their final rite of passage before emerging as fully fledged killer hornets.
okay. Now I want y'all to think about this. I'm going to play a little slideshow that goes with this, and this is stuff that y'all have seen. Just look at how profound this all is. So you've seen this stuff in the Vatican. Bug.